Shadour Sanders impresses at Browns OTAs. Are we witnessing a future starter? I'm not trying to make a huge deal out of this, but something interesting just came out of the Cleveland Browns OTA sessions, and it's hard to ignore. Let's look at the numbers from the four-man quarterback derby in Cleveland. Joe Flacco, 9 of 14. 1 touchdown, Kenny Pickett, 9 of 16. 0 touchdowns, Dillon Gabriel, 11 of 16. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Shadour Sanders, 7 of 9. 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Sanders had the fewest reps, but arguably the biggest impact. More touchdowns than incomplete passes? That's the kind of stat that turns heads, and it's turning them fast in Cleveland. Even media voices like Colin Cowherd, known for sarcasm and critique, couldn't help but acknowledge the hype, albeit in a tongue-in-cheek way. But make no mistake, while it's still early, Sanders is making noise. Why the buzz around Shadour Sanders is real? Shadour Sanders dropped to the 5th round in the NFL draft, and now it looks like the Browns may have pulled off a steal. Fans questioned the pick at first, but his performance so far in OTAs is flipping the narrative. The Browns took a smart financial route by waiting on Sanders. That decision saved them $40 million and earned them an extra first-round pick for next year. But what's more exciting is that they may have found a QB who brings both poise and production. While we shouldn't put too much weight on non-padded practices, Sanders has shown command of the offense, decision-making, and efficiency. By all insider accounts, he's handling the transition to the pros with maturity, and his on-field execution has been impressive. Flacco brings the fire, not the mentorship. Joe Flacco is also making waves, not just with his arm, but with his mindset. He's made it clear. He didn't come to Cleveland to be a mentor. He's here to compete. That's the type of edge you want in a locker room, even if it ruffles feathers. Flacco's experience and composure could be invaluable if the Browns hit any turbulence this season. So, while Sanders is flashing upside, Flacco remains a reliable veteran presence who's not backing down from a fight. Concerns about Dillon Gabriel. On the flip side, Dillon Gabriel's transition has been bumpier. He's looked undersized in practices, and some of his throws, even without defenders and full pads, have been batted down at the line. His stats haven't helped his case either. In nearly every practice report, Gabriel has turned the ball over or struggled with consistency. Again, it's early, but right now he seems a step behind the competition. Big man with big potential, Dawand Jones. Let's shift gears to the offensive line. Dwan Jones, the towering lineman out of Ohio State, is getting some positive attention. At 6 feet 8 inches and over 360 pounds, his size is both a gift and a challenge. Zach Jackson from The Athletic noted that Jones looked comfortable alongside vets and is only scratching the surface of his potential. He's been working at both left and right tackle. Key positions the Browns have struggled to stabilize. Health remains the big question. Players that big often face durability issues. But if Jones can stay fit and focused, he has the athleticism, thanks to his basketball background, to be a long-term answer on the offensive line. The Browns' defense looks nasty, thanks to Mason Graham. While the offense grabs headlines, the Browns' defense could be the true anchor this season. Rookie defensive tackle Mason Graham has already shown why Cleveland was right to bring him in. Graham, fresh off an All-American season at Michigan, combines elite hand skills, motor, and raw power. At OTAs, he's been disruptive, swatting passes and drawing praise from both coaches and insiders. This Browns offseason is starting to feel different. From savvy draft moves to standout OTA performances, there's a buzz around the team we haven't felt in a while. Shadour Sanders is the headliner right now, but he's just one part of a larger picture. Joe Flacco's still got it. Dwan Jones is developing into a future starter. Mason Graham is already looking like a force on the D-line. There's momentum and real potential building in Cleveland. Liked this breakdown? Want more Browns news, updates, and film analysis? Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss any updates.